Good morning, guys. Say good morning.
Good morning.
Today is day 2 of... Ooh, fuck me. That's right. Today's day 2 of Chessington. How was your day yesterday?
Good. Just we were a bit slumpy, weren't we?
We were. I don't know why. Like, actually, no. Correction. We do know why.
We stayed up too late. We're old ladies.
We stayed up till, like, do you know what time it was? Like 11 or 12.
11.
I've never stayed up that late in ages. I feel like a granny. I'm in bed by like 9. Yeah, so we were a bit like plus, like, I think we were just like tired and sort of hungry towards the end of the day. But how have you rated Chessington so far? Like,
rooms 8.5. We've agreed about an 8.5.
yeah. Should we talk about our like gripes?
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, like, we've got like a standard room with like a bunk bed, so like if you've got a family, like, they're really nice. This is like technically a double bed, but like you can separate it for twins if you need it, which is what we've done. First gripe is, well, firstly, like, if you're a family, or regardless of if you've got a family or whatever, there's no like light switches by either of these beds. Like, this is just all you have.
There's no plugs. You said there's no light switches.
Oh, there's light switches, but there's no plugs. So about me. Oh, that's really bright. Oh, bloody hell, how do I do this? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Yeah, so there's no plugs, so if obviously you've got your phones or whatever, they're all the way over the other side of the room, which obviously, even if, I mean, we haven't got a family, but it would be nice because we set alarms. If you're a family, you'll have your phone on you or whatever, so that's annoying. What else is annoying? The shower, the water pressure is abysmal. There is no water pressure whatsoever, it's non-existent. What else?
Well, the fridge is quite noisy, but you don't have to have it on.
Yeah, there's a fridge, which is nice.
Fridge, which was quite nice.
Yeah, there's a fridge which is nice because you can put your drinks in it and whatever if you've got them. You don't necessarily have to have it on. It gets quite noisy in the corridor as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kids here, and bearing in mind it's out of season too, and I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Because
especially that late at night, because we were getting to like 11 o'clock and they're running up and down the corridor. So.
Yeah, they should be in school, they shouldn't be here. But they're like, there's like signs up saying, please be like courteous of people that might be sleeping or whatever. And you know, regardless of whether I'm sleeping or not, like late at night I just want to chill and like you know, calm down a little bit and just like relax. And then you've got like down the corridor, which is very, very annoying because I'm not a big fan of children. I don't know why I came here.
If you're a family though with small children as well, and you've been trying, you know, you've had a long day trying to get the kids settled and stuff, it's not ideal. I mean, it's only little things, isn't it? We're just being like...
Yeah, just really tiny things, but the room's lovely. I mean, compared to what we had in Thorpe Park, there's so much room for activities. Yeah, there's a really nice area here. I've been doing my makeup here all morning. There's like 2 mirrors, so like if you haven't got one, or there's a lot of you, you can use whatever. But yeah, it's been really nice. We haven't got much of a view. It's literally just the car park. I'll give you a tour in a minute. Oh no, I can't get out. Oh no. No, can't do it. Sorry, guys. Oh no, stupid. That's how I saw the car park. The car park was over there. We're parked over there somewhere. But I'll give you a tour of the room. Oh, there we go. That's better. Right, so doors here. Bathroom is... Oh, fuck. No, that's not for the bathroom. Bathroom's here. Really nice, spacious bathroom. Hello. Toilet, shower. I mean, it's a lot more spacious and a lot nicer than one at Thorpe Park, because that was like a whole like wet room and everything just gets wet. Just like standard, you get a ironing board and an iron if you want one of those, which is nice. Loads of towels, which we only got one in Thorpe Park, which is insane. You know, kettle area, like wardrobe space. And then yeah, Sophie. Obviously the twin or double beds. And yeah, it's just a nice spacious little room. I can't complain about the room.
Considering it's a standard room as well, we didn't pay any extra for this. This is the bog standard what you get.
Yeah.
If you book to stay here.
Yeah.
I'd highly recommend it.
I'd want to say that the safari rooms are pretty much this, but just with a nice view. If you
And more themed, I'd imagine.
Yeah, they've got like themed rooms like for the Gruffalo and stuff like that, and they've got safari rooms which you pay a premium for because it backs onto the safari, so like you can watch the animals and stuff if you can see them, because I'm not sure if you get a nice view all the time. But this is nice just to lay your head for a night and chill, so I can't complain. Also, how do we rate the actual Cheserton Park?
It's difficult. Obviously I don't want to be negative about it. And I know people will be like, oh well yeah, but you're adults at a children's theme park, which I totally understand.
I've seen adults do it all the time, to be fair.
Yeah. I don't think there's enough staff. And I just don't think there's enough staff around.
Okay.
And they don't seem very enthusiastic. Like,
do you know what, Thorpe Park, I couldn't complain. They were so lovely, yeah.
The staff here seem like they don't really want to be here.
Yeah.
They're just doing it while they're not at college that day.
Yeah.
And a lot of things are out of order or off, and there's not really anything being done about that sort of thing. I know it's off peak, but like Thorpe Park was off peak and almost everything was open.
Yeah.
Like as far as the shops, the rides,
the restaurants,
like the other activities.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only thing I'll say. I don't know if yesterday was an off day. We'll see what today's like. But for me, it was like, we had a couple of like bad interactions with people around us who basically have kids and think they're entitled to everything just because they have kids. Like we were watching, I think it was like the Lions, wasn't it? And we were by the glass. Bearing in mind we'd got there before anyone else, and like there was space for us. Then because obviously there was a show going on and the lions were eating, a bunch of like kids and their parents came, and then the parents were like, oh, get in there, or they were giving us like dirty looks or talking about us behind our backs because supposedly we're adults and we're not allowed to be there. Also like a couple of looks from people that are just like being arsey or whatever.
Almost like we should move.
Yeah, we should move for the children, but I'm not being funny, like we've paid to be here too, and I don't want to sound like what's the word, like entitled to anything, but like everyone has paid to be here, and I will like move over for people, but I just don't think you should be butting in and stuff like that, because at the end of the day everyone's here, everyone's paid, and you should probably teach a kid that, you know, it's not okay to do things like that just because they might be a little bit older than you.
It was a lot more like, rather than us moving, we should just leave.
Yeah, we shouldn't be there.
Like shouldn't take up any of the space, rather than like, well, I was happy to move over, but I felt like people were very much trying to get us to sort of like, well, you've seen it, like go away now.
Yeah,
but, like,
but the kids, they don't care. They go, oh, lion, and then they're not interested anymore. We sat so close to a tiger yesterday. I'll probably film it a little bit later because I didn't film it and I'm so annoyed. Maybe we'll get to do the same today. We might get lucky. The tiger was so close to the glass. There was a bunch of kids in the background using one of those hose machines to like make people wet on the water ride. Absolutely disinterested with what was going on. And then where we were, tiger right in front of us, like literally looking us dead in the eyes. It was amazing. Oh, it was the best thing I've ever seen in my life. I've never been that close before. But yeah, the kids don't care. They really just don't. And we had two older ladies next to us that said exactly the same thing. Like the kids, like, they said, oh, you know, not to be that person or anything because I'm a little bit older, but like the kids are just don't care. They don't understand anything. And I think there's this very much thing of like, if you're an adult without kids, you can appreciate things more. So that's one thing I'd say. Also staff, I haven't had much interaction with them, but like as Sophie said, like the staff at Thorpe Park, like they were just so lovely. Like they would interact with you, like they would get involved. They were really lovely and kind. I'm not saying they're really horrible here. Actually, guy at the front desk, amazing.
Oh yes, that guy.
There was a bunch of people like pushing in front of us like to get stuff sorted. There was a queue and we were in the queue, and then everyone else was shoving in, and eventually he just came up to us and was like, oh hey, what do you need? And oh, he was lovely. I loved him. I don't know his name.
People seem to think oh well, I'm just going to,
oh I've just got,
it's need to,
yeah, it's just a 5-second thing.
Well, like it's, our thing was 2 seconds. We were literally just sorting out the car park ticket.
And our wristbands.
Yeah, and obviously there were people in front of us who were booking in, and like there were so many people who were like, oh, I just need to sort, like, yeah, we need to just sort that too, but you're not teaching people like patience. Teach patience.
Yeah, and
a good example.
And also like, so another gripe about Cheserton, I would say, unless you've got really small kids, this is a place that I would come once and then maybe just not do it again. I came when like I was early teenager, and everything felt a little bit different. I feel like the rides are more fun now I'm an adult. I can appreciate them a bit more, but like if you're a thrill seeker, if you like rides and that's your thing, Chesington's probably not the place for you. There's a couple of really good ones, but it's not like primarily a ride park. A lot of it is zoo area, which is fine for me. It's nice for a chilled, like theme parky day. I
feel like it would be a good like stop off between places. Like obviously we did Thorpe, then this, but if you were doing like a couple of places, this would be a good for like one day and a stop overnight, because obviously it's so refreshing to stay in the room and stuff as well.
Yeah,
it's
so
not a week holiday. I wouldn't do more than 2 days. Your kids would get bored. If you don't have kids, you'll also get bored.
So yeah, like we've definitely agreed that we had way more fun at Thorpe Park, but this was a nice, like, I think we needed the chill for a little bit. So I'll vlog later. Those were a couple of gripes, but other than that, it's been alright. I'm just hoping today's a bit better, because yesterday people were just really shitty.
I feel like because we were like overtired.
We were tired. Things were just
as much. We would have like laughed it off and made jokes about it.
Yeah, or we wouldn't have even have noticed it at all.
Probably not.
Also, just want to add this. We went on the Tomb Blaster ride, which is like a gun ride, and there was a woman that literally got on with her newborn baby. God. In what world is that okay? I thought that was a health and safety thing. It was in a harness on her chest, and I was just like, wait, newborn babies are allowed on rides? Like, questionable things happened yesterday, but today's gonna be a better day. We've got breakfast in a minute. Oh, it's 29, I'll just get my shoes on. Gonna have breakfast and hopefully it's nice. Okay, quick outfit of the day, because I forgot to do one yesterday, and yesterday was like my best outfit. I mean, I say, it was cute. It was that...
oh, your little dress?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? I think your cutest outfit was your...
jumper thing? Yeah. With the skirt. Oh, well, yeah, thanks. Jacket is an old one from Urban Outfitters, and it has Seen Better Days on the back, and I love it, and it's oversized. Dress is from Shein. This little like long sleeve top is actually from, I think, Matalan, but it was like it was like a kid's top, and it came with like a short sleeve thing, and then like this one, so I've just paired it with a dress. Tights, and then obviously Docs, because I haven't worn anything else all week. What are we going for today? We've gone for a lazy day, by the way.
We have, yeah. Shorts are again from Primark. They go with everything. Top is from Tesco Halloween section about 4 years ago. Shirt, I think, was Matalan, probably. Jumper was from Georgia Asda. It has also seen better days because it's covered in crap. I think, oh, Converse. Don't go anywhere
Lovely.
without them.
They are so comfy. By the way, we went for our first, oh, there we go. Please focus. Thank you. We went for breakfast for the first time here, and breakfast. Oh, it was lovely.
Oh, breakfast.
I ate the most I probably ever have at a buffet breakfast.
You did good.
Yeah, I did really good. I've got a really small appetite, but we both had a English breakfast. We also, well, I had a hot chocolate, which was amazing. Like, I'm very funny about my hot chocolates, but that was like a nice milky hot chocolate, like a proper one, not like they've used powder and water. It was a proper one. You had tea.
Yeah, Earl Grey tea, orange juice, full English. Then they had like salamis and cheeses and stuff, so I had a little bit of that, and a couple of little pastries because she's thick.
I also had some pastries. I had 2 croissants and a pain au chocolat. They were absolutely lovely. The
pain au chocolat was so good. It had such a crunch on it.
My croissants were good as well, because they had ones that were in like a cold section, and then they had ones that were like warmed up. So I got 2 warmed up croissants and had like strawberry jam in them, and they were like.
You put jam in your croissants, and I think that's a weird thing to
People do that.
I've never seen anyone put anything on. I'm impressed. It's opened new opportunities for me. But yeah, hit her up in the comment section if you think that's a weird quality. I
feel like that's a normal thing to do, isn't it?
I've never seen it. I mean, I think it's a good idea.
It's practically toast, isn't it? It's just a.
It's practically toast, isn't it? No.
It is.
Oh my god.
Isn't it? It's plain. It's a plain pastry. You put something in it, and it tastes. I mean, you can have chocolate croissants. So why can't you put? Yeah, almond croissants. Yeah, see.
I've just never seen it.
Oh well, now you have.
But the phrase "it's basically toast in it" is now
Phrase for the day. Yeah, the guy that checked us in as well to breakfast was so lovely. Oh, he was so sweet. And then as we left, he was like, oh, have a great day, thank you. And yeah, he was lovely. But yeah, so we've started the day off well. And we're gonna go off in a minute. We're gonna do some fun stuff. Yeah, literally. One of the things that we said earlier that I don't think we mentioned on here was that Thorpe Park in the evening, the dome is open, which is like the big thing that you walk through. If you've ever been there, you know what I mean. And they've got like a little arcade section, so like obviously in the evening when the whole park's closed but you're still kind of on site, there's like a little bit to walk around and do. The arcade's not massive, it's just like little bits that you can see. And we were saying like, oh, you know, if you're staying on site, there's not really anything to do here. There is like a section that overlooks the safari, but we don't actually know how to get there, and I have a feeling you have to walk through that other hotel, but I don't think there's anything stopping us from doing that if we wanted to. Yeah, and also there are 2 arcades here, and there's one like really tiny one that looks like it's more for little kids, and then there's like another like smallish one that's got a couple of like big, you know, big kid games in them. So there are things to do.
There's a swimming pool.
There's a swimming pool. I don't honestly think it stays open late though.
Probably not.
Yeah, and you do have to, I don't know if it was like it before, but you do have to book a time for it, and you do have to pay for it unless it's booked in with your hotel, which I have a feeling like more expensive rooms might have that included. Ours is standard, so we didn't, and plus I don't really think we've got the time to do it. But yeah, today's great so far.
It is great.
It's gonna be a good day. Yeah, so basically we came from here, our room's just down that corridor. There are the other floors up there. Down there is the restaurant that you eat in the evening, which let me just say we had a really nice meal last night. The food, okay, so the food here is pretty expensive, but it was yummy. Yours was yummy too.
Yeah, price-wise, a couple of pounds more than Thorpe Park really, but the quality is so much better.
Although the wine is really expensive. The bottles of wine are...
Well, the wine at Thorpe Park was like
19?
19, I think it's 22.
Oh, okay.
So it's not, I mean, it's a lot.
It's theme park prices, but the food here, the quality compared to Thorpe Park was so much nicer.
We were worried because there weren't many options, and we were like, oh, this is going to be...
And it told us, oh, there's going to be like a 45-minute wait for food, and we was a bit like, oh, do you know what, we're here and we need food, so we're going to have to wait anyway. But honestly, I would have waited 45 minutes for that, but it came in like 10 minutes. It was really fast, but it was really good. So then over here, you have a really cute section where you can just like sit down maybe in the evening if you haven't got kids and you just want to chill, and it looks out over, oh, it's not because it's too bright. It looks out over the safari, and there's a couple of animals out there today. So if you were staying in one of the rooms with the safari view or savannah view, whatever you want to call it, you'd get to see all the animals. There are some zebras there. You can see, like, I don't know what they are, but they're like the massive cow things with horns. And then at the back there are some giraffes. Just chilling. Here's the situation. Sophie did win me a Baby Yoda in Thorpe Park, and we are once again. She's determined. Oh man. Oh damn, that was so close.
Right, yeah.
Maybe if I film you, you'll end up doing it, you know.
And that might actually be more attainable now.
Oh no.
I'm squishing right up against the side. I'm gonna have to go back to the
Mistakes were made.
I mean...
Right, yeah.
I don't think you're gonna get it.
I don't,
No, it's too up against there.
We'll go back to the one I said.
She says she's gonna win this one.
I am gonna win this
right
one.
there.
I am.
But
Right, yeah.
she's a gambler. She thinks it's okay because you win stuffy animals at the end.
Did I not win Yoda?
Oh, you did win me Yoda. I just want to put a disclaimer and say that I did not tell her to win me one of these. I just said Baby Yoda and she was like, oh.
But now it has its moved though, that's problematic.
It might not be that one, Sophie.
Right again.
20 hours later.
Hey, I know what I'm doing.
I mean, you have got good aim, to be fair.
Amazing aim.
That's what she said. You having a great time, Sophie?
Yeah. That's one.
I don't know if
No, that's not the one.
Update on the baby situation. The one that we wanted, or the one that she wanted, got pushed back, and now she's trying for another one. Oh, I mean, you've got it in a good position.
I know.
That's the one she's now trying for. Is that one down there? Will she get it? Probably not. Although that's the worst thing to tell a gambler, isn't it? You can't win that one. Oh yeah, I will. Get it. I'll get it.
But I can though, because look, I literally pick them up every time. Oh, maybe not that time.
That was shocking. That was absolutely shocking. So what was it you said about an hour ago now, Sophie? Oh yeah, I'll have one more go. Yeah, go on, one more go.
It wasn't an hour ago. Don't make me look like a proper gambling addict. I said one more go because the other one was stuck.
Right, disclaimer, Sophie, I didn't ask for this, did I? You were
No.
yeah, I'm not sure
I
about.
need to come further this way again.
Not sure about that angle, mate.
No, I can do it.
Right, yeah, she's given up. That's where it was. She's yeah.
Right again.
We did start with that one. That got pushed too far back.
Now because you're spending a tenner trying to get it just out there again.
Yeah.
Just fall back into
And well, that was the one that she was trying to get, and it got pushed too far back, and that was the one that she was lastly trying to get.
Come back just before closing, see if
Oh, cute. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, guys, you spilled it.
Oh man. You want some? Oh look.
Well, if this isn't the best day of my life, I'm not quite sure what is.
It's literally bird woman over there. Oh, let that one in. He wants some. Oh no. Oh no, mate. Mate. Do you... no. Oh look, he's dying. Look. No, he really wants, mate, he really wants some.
Oh, no, didn't you, really?
There you go. I tried.
About 30 quid doing this now.
No, you've had some, you greedy little bugger. Left. You're welcome. Feed the birds. Just to explain what that was, there's like a little bird thing here, and that was something that we saw yesterday, but it wasn't open. There's like, I think there's maybe like 2 different times it's open.
I mean, you can walk through it, but
you can walk through it, but you don't obviously feed them because they have times when they have to feed and stuff. But that was £2 each for like 2 little pots. It doesn't look like much, but that was like the best experience ever. Like, they were so close.
They were on me.
So if you're wondering what we're on about, it's the Lorikeet Lagoon. It has the opening and closing times. What did she say?
The next time that they will open is between 3:30 and 5, so you've got a couple of hours each time.
So what's the time now?
Oh, so they've opened at 12 until about, it says 1, but it'll be about 1:30, and then they're going to open again at 3:30 till 5.
So 3:30 till 5 is their next like feed-in.
Yeah.
Oh, yay!
So we'll come back again.
That was so cool. Update on the Chronicles of Yoda. So I just went on that ride, which is Cobra, and then, well, okay, so basically before I got on the ride, I said to Sophie, I was like, oh, I really could use like a drink, and she was like, oh, I'll get you one while you're on it. So I was like, oh, fancy an Oasis, if they haven't got that, a Coke. So I was like, just go in my bag for my purse, and she was like, eh. So apparently, wait, did you come over here whilst I was on the ride, or did you
Literally when you were in the queue.
Oh, okay, I was in the queue for ages.
Yeah, I literally went to, I thought, oh, I'll quickly go for a wee, and then I spotted this machine. I thought, oh, well, I'll just have a little go while she's not with me to nag.
Nag? So I came off the ride and she goes, oh yeah, you're going to want to lift up your bag. And I was very confused because she was filming me, and I was like, this isn't normal for Sophie. I was like, why is she filming me? So I like feel her jacket and there's something squishy underneath, and I'm like, what is that? What is that? Oh, and then I lift it up and there's a baby Yoda. It's a giant one, and she got it in here.
It's just over there, just in that gap there.
We didn't.
Would you like to know how many times I tried?
Go on.
1.
Piss off.
First time.
I've been trying the other one, like, continuously. I tried that one yesterday, I tried that one today, and I said I'd go back later tonight. And
Wait, where was it?
literally right in that gap in the corner.
What, like here?
Yeah, just over there, like between these ones. I thought, oh yeah, I'll give it a go.
We didn't see these yesterday. I think it's because they're all like squished in between.
Give it a go.
I've got a giant baby Yoda to match my little one. I can't believe you did that.
Genuinely, people cheered. It was amazing. There were loads of people on the benches around here, and yeah, they obviously watched me. And when I got it, they were clapping and cheering.
Can you imagine what it would be like?
I turned around, I was like, I got it.
I wish.
Over, he's like, wait, you didn't seriously get one? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I've never seen anyone get one.
I really wish I'd been there when you'd won it, because I would have gone no.
Literally, literally, because you get 3 goes.
Yeah.
For the £2, and it was the second one.
I mean, I was happy when I got the first one, but.
I mean, you might have to make some room in your bedroom, but...
Oh, I'll make room. The dog will have to sleep on the floor.
You'll have no room in your bed tonight.
Oh man, thanks Sophie, you're the best. Oh, also, if Sophie sends me the video, I will. I'll send it to you. My reaction of opening
my
it.
Chronicles whilst you were out there. She's only gone and done it.
Right, yeah.
Claire went on the ride. I'm supposed to be getting an Oasis for her, but instead, I got her a giant baby Yoda. She's gonna freak out. She's gonna be so happy, and I'm so happy. Literally my second go on this machine. It was looking pretty good. It was moving quite slowly. I got one grip on it and was like, yeah, you know what? I think I've got that one. I got it. Okay, so they're coming off the ride. I don't know if she would have seen me, to be fair. She might have, because I was literally on that machine over there. And obviously the ride is just here. So whilst they were getting ready, I don't know, she might have. I think she would have been too low to see me. So I don't think she's noticed. Oh, here she comes. Oh no, you dropped the bag. Oh, it all dropped off. Oh no. Did you have a lovely ride? Ah, you should probably pick up your bag. What? You should probably pick up your bag. Oh, that's weird. What's that? I did. On a different one. Yeah, not good.
Whoa! Jesus!
No, it's fine. Wow!
I'm going to quickly film this before this dies, because it's literally on its last legs. We're just walking around doing the late night access, which you get with a hotel, like to all of the animals and stuff. There's like some really small sections that are open just for like people who are staying here. That last clip that you would have seen was literally the last bit when we went to go and see the lions, and someone rustled one of the bushes and it set off one of the lions, because he was sort of like, what's that? And it was terrifying.
He's flipping me off.
Good, good. You deserve that. So yeah, we're just doing this now. That was, yeah, the last clip you would have seen was like the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. But look, here's a parrot. Look at the parrot. Oh. Oh, look, there's one up there. Cute. Monkeys. So yeah, I'm not actually sure how much there is in here, but there's animals, so I'm happy. And the day was great, wouldn't you agree, Sophie?
The day's been perfect, it's been amazing.
This will probably be the end of the vlog as well, because this is the end of the fun, because this was our last day here.
I never know, road trip on the way home.
Well, we go home tomorrow, so we'll see.
Long drive, maybe we'll stop off somewhere.
Well, maybe. We'll see.
Does it not make a sound? Turtles! Like, look at it black and white and brown.
Chronicles of the
Why are you trying to eat my shirt?
Really does not. Okay, so they're not coming now, but these two meerkats are new.
Hello.
Look at them.
Hello, come on up. Oh, he's gone back round.
Hey guys, the last clip that I did, we were just we were doing the after hours like zoo thing, because there's like part of the zoo that's still open for hotel guests. I also took a video of the meal that me and Sophie had. I had the stir fry again. I had that the previous night and it was really good. Let me just turn this down. One of the things that I'll say about Chesterton is that like the food can maybe be seen as a little bit pricier. I feel like it's maybe average, if not a little bit pricier. Maybe like £1 or £2 difference between here and Thorpe Park. But the food is really, really good. I couldn't finish the stir fry tonight. I did last night, but I think it was just because I had eaten throughout the day today rather than yesterday. I really didn't eat that much at all. Currently chilling. Sophie's gone out to take the suitcases back to the car so that in the morning we can just literally like grab our stuff and go, because we're gonna have breakfast at about 9, because I've booked that, and then we'll be leaving. I don't know if she's gonna take us somewhere tomorrow. I think she's been looking at stuff that might be on our route. I'm not sure. Either way, it's gonna take us about 4 hours to get home. I might end the vlog here. It really depends on if we do something else. If we do, I'll explain what we're doing, but if not, this could be the end of the vlog, so I'll say goodbye here just in case. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog that I've done. I really enjoyed filming. It's the first time I filmed in public and didn't feel really awkward. I've just kind of realised that people don't pay attention to you as much as you think they are. But it's been really nice. Yeah, I needed it this week. We didn't do anything last year, obviously because of Rona. We didn't think this year would, you know, happen. We just booked it kind of like last minute. We knew we wanted to do it ages ago, but we booked it last minute, and it's happened. And I think we've both decided that we needed this week away just to enjoy and just, you know, do something where our minds aren't constantly on like work or like adult things. We just wanted to enjoy ourselves, and that's exactly what we've done. So I just wanted to quickly just explain one of the clips. So about 5 to 10 minutes before the park was due to close, we'd already gone on Vampire, and it was our last ride of the day. Oh, actually no, we went on Gruffalo, because we'd just been on Vampire, and then we was like, oh, let's quickly go around to see the lions. So we went to see the lions, and I took a couple of pictures because the lion was actually right by the window just sleeping, with the lioness. And literally I said to Sophie, I was like, I need to get my camera out, because, you know, I hadn't really filmed them up close with the vlog camera.
What's it there for?
You were like knocking really quietly.
Yeah, well, I can't knock louder in a hotel.
Just fucking bang the door, you silly bitch. I was talking to myself and I was like, I swear I can hear knocking. I was just explaining the lion clip because I don't think I explained it earlier. So yeah, oh, where was I? So you fucking, I've lost my train of thought now, you idiot. So they were both lying down, and on a whim, I'd taken a couple of pictures, and I was like, oh, I haven't vlogged, like I need to get my vlog camera out. And literally, I kid you the hell not, that clip happened like probably maybe a minute after I'd pulled, or maybe 30 seconds after I pulled out my vlog camera. Basically one of the women had shaken the tree, like, or not shaken the tree, but moved the tree.
Sorry.
Oh, I missed it.
No one's ever seen that. No dear.
For my eyes only.
Side note, I found a cinnamon swirl.
Where was it?
In my car.
Oh, is it rank?
No, it's probably delicious. I don't know. I only open the boot tonight, doesn't it?
So I must have eaten my almond croissant then, yeah, just your cinnamon. Sorry. This is a conversation we were having earlier. This like woman pulled one of the bushes so that her kid could see the lions, and the lion must have been really fucking like, whoa, what is that?
He was not happy.
He was not happy about it. He must have been on like proper like predator alert, and he literally sort of like turned his head whilst he was laying down, quickly like jumped up and jumped at the window. I mean, you would have seen the clip, but it was intense. I mean, I think we all shat ourselves.
The little girl in front of me was like hysterical. She
Yeah.
like, jumped up and down because she was on the ledge trying to get down. Do you want to get down?
Yeah, you would have seen that in the clip as well.
Yeah.
Sophie immediately went into like mother alert and was
I
like,
did,
oh
yeah.
no,
My
children.
mum was like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, no, seriously, it's fine. Like,
Meanwhile, I was just like, oh, Jesus. And I did not have a thought in my little brain. I did not even think about those kids. I was like, wow. I honestly think if that lion could have jumped through that window, I would have been dead.
you could have just stood there with your camera.
Yeah, I would have been stood there with my camera like, oh. Yeah, crazy. Best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Right, let me just jump back to a previous point as well. We said about yesterday being like a bit of a meh day for us, and we didn't really know whether it was because of the park or whether it was like an us thing. Today's been so much better, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, today's been amazing. The staff have been a bit more perky. Yeah, we had more fun. It's just been a nicer day, hasn't it? Like,
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, we had incredible experiences yesterday. We also had incredible experiences today. But I just feel that like the little things meant more, and I do feel like we were a bit harsh yesterday. Like, I feel like we were. I feel like a lot of it was to do with our mood. Yesterday, things wouldn't have bothered us so much.
We went to bed the last night that we stayed at Fort Park. We went to bed at like what, 11 o'clock or something.
Yeah, about 11, half 11.
That's really late for me.
That's really
And
late.
I'm not being funny, we had to be up like, I'd say fairly early
Yeah.
to leave, because it took half an hour to get to Chesterton, and also we needed breakfast, and obviously our breakfast was timed,
And we haven't packed.
and we hadn't packed. Not very
Rookie
organised.
mistake.
That's really not organised for me. I'm usually
No.
really organised.
Really bad mistake.
So yeah, we were really like in a pissy mood yesterday. But also I felt like, we've said this to each other today, but it felt like people were nicer today, just like, not just like staff, but like also general admission people, like the people, you know, at the parks as well. It felt like yesterday it was like all parents like shoving in or giving you weird looks because they like it was almost like you wasn't meant to be there, but today everyone's been really lovely.
Yeah. I feel like people actually interacted with us today. Like we had a few like little conversations, or like little bits between us
Yeah,
and other people, whereas yesterday we didn't have that. It was just people being a bit snarky.
yeah. And like the funny thing is, it was busier today. There was like massive groups of like Jewish, I don't know whether they were like a school or what, or whether it was just like a community thing, but yeah, it was way busier today. The wait times were a little bit longer, not crazy long, but just a little bit longer, but people were nicer, and it was a great day, and it was a great way to finish. And I just wanted to add that. If the vlog ends here, it ends here, and that's all I wanted to say. So until the next video, I'll see you then. So bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Unless I've added that unless we do something tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know. You've had a look, but
I'll have a look at places we could possibly stop off. It depends on whether we're too tired
yeah,
and
it's true.
how long it takes with the traffic as well, because we're looking about 4.5
Yeah.
hours at the minute. Probably going to take a little bit longer than that. But yeah, it sort of depends on how we feel tomorrow.
Yeah.
Could just be like a little stop off at some shops or something maybe, but
That
see.
sounds right.
Who knows?
But if it ends here, then it was great.
It's been swell.
Thanks for watching.